Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year, happy new decade. It's a very exciting time to be alive. The 2010s were a very interesting kind of era for me. But I'm very excited to start this new decade. I feel like it's such a great opportunity for just being a better version of you and setting goals for yourself, short and long term, that you can work towards in the next 10 years or so. This video is titled appropriately. Basically, through this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about my post-cancer goals for 2020. 2020 will mark my 4 years of being in remission from my cancer. And so that's a pretty big milestone. I mean, every year that you're in remission is a big milestone, but you know, as the years go on, like, it gets bigger. And so this will be my 4th year, and I really took the time to sit down and think about some of the things I wanted to accomplish this year and work towards. I don't believe in resolutions per se, but I do believe in setting these short and long-term goals for yourself that you can achieve within the year and then, like I said, within the decade. And so I wrote them down here on my phone. I think this is a really great thing to do at the beginning or the start of something new, like a new decade, just to kind of set the tone for how you want your life to be, you know? Okay, so my post-cancer goals for 2020. The first goal I have is to continue working on my strength training and trying not to be too hard on myself when I not fail, but don't do as well one day. So for example, I actually just got home from the gym today and I had a strength training class, and I didn't do as well this week with some of the moves as I did last week. I really overexerted myself on the weekend shoveling snow, and my upper body is still recovering and I just feel so drained. And so one of the things I want to work on is not being so hard on myself if I can't do something as physically inclined one week as I did the week before. And then just to continue with my strength training. So I've been training now for about 4 or 5 months. Just getting the strength back that I had lost and working towards a really good exercise routine that I kind of lost for a couple years. My next goal is, it's just funny, it says, be a real adult. Real. Focus on organizing your money better, getting your business papers together, and figuring out your taxes and hiring an accountant. So I've actually already started on this goal. I did hire an accountant today, and I have really tried to kind of complete all of the loose ends of getting my business papers in order, registering my business, getting my HST numbers, all of that stuff, so that moving forward as a freelance designer and photographer, I kind of have everything laid, a good foundation set up for the next year and continuing on for that. So that's good, because last year I left my taxes until the last day and it was a hot mess. My third goal is changing your diet, move towards becoming more holistically vegetarian and pescatarian to help with your body issues. So something I haven't really talked about lately is how my body is feeling. Just because I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but I've been having a lot of intestinal and digestive issues for the last couple of months. And so this year, one of my goals was to kind of rearrange my diet so that the foods I'm eating basically don't make me sick. So figuring out the foods that I can eat and that can keep me full and give me energy without also making me ill. So I've been seeing my naturopath and also a few specialists to kind of figure out, first of all, what's going on with my stomach, but second of all, how I can use food and supplements to support my body as it's going through this new change. And so for the last couple of weeks, I have eliminated all meat. So I haven't eaten red meat in about 15 years. And in the last couple of weeks, I've eliminated all the other meats I was eating, like chicken and turkey. And now I'm only eating fish and then vegetarian foods. Goal number 4 is to start writing in a gratitude journal. So this is something that actually a lot of people in my community I know are doing, and that is using a journal to kind of keep track of what you're grateful for. I do practice this in a more meditative way, just in my mind to myself, but I think there's a lot of power in putting your thoughts and words onto a piece of paper and then almost having them hold you accountable for those things that you want to do or those actions or thoughts. And so I went to Chapters and I purchased this book that is about gratitude and being grateful and mindful of different things in your life, different dreams, different ideas, concepts. It kind of touches on everything. There are tons of apps on your phone that you can also use. One of the apps I was recently using is called, let me just see. It's called Presently, and I don't know if you can see it, but basically every day it asks you what are you grateful for, and then you have the opportunity to write in some of those things. So a couple of days ago it asked me what I was grateful for, and I put the 4 seasons, grateful to have the chance to get stronger, grateful for being alive, and grateful for having freedom. So those are some of the things that I have been writing recently. I don't do this every day. My goal is to do it a couple times a week and just build on from that. Goal number 5 for 2020 is working on my self-esteem. As a lot of you know, I've had a lot of issues and struggled a lot with body image, body dysmorphia, eating disorders, all kinds of stuff before, during, and after cancer. And I would say that I am in a really amazing place right now where I feel really comfortable with who I am, what I look like, and how I fit into life's greater plan. I do still have a lot of moments where I see my reflection or I see my arm, which has been causing me a lot of body image issues lately, and I really want to work on kind of strengthening my own self-esteem. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet. I think the self-esteem comes with my whole eating and also exercise, but there's something that I'm lacking and I need to figure out what that is and how I can then support that part of, you know, my body that still needs it. So that's something that is really important for me to work on this year. And then the last thing, which I feel like I say this in so many videos, but it's still a goal that I am working on and I'm not doing a very good job right now, but that's what this video is for. So my last goal for 2020 is be more consistent with your blog and YouTube. And then I wrote a little note to myself, which was hard to write, but then very true. So I wrote, I get discouraged when I see other people making videos that I wanted to make but haven't got the chance to do them yet. And what I would like to do is to just focus on being consistent in my own life and going at my own pace to get stuff done instead of comparing myself to others. So there are not a ton, as far as I know, young adults who are posting videos about cancer and life after cancer, but there are a handful of people, as well as people in the lifestyle YouTube blog community that post stuff. And I often have all these ideas that I write down, but my life is so busy and I'm constantly doing things, going to places, having experiences that I don't always get the chance to sit down like I am today and film what I want to film, and it gets put on the back burner. And then when I see someone else do it before me or do a really good job of an idea that I also had, I get really discouraged, and I don't think that that's healthy. I should be inspired by those people and want to be not necessarily like them, but use their videos to kind of fuel my own passion again. It's just not comparing myself to other bloggers and vloggers out there, and just being confident in what I'm doing, because different people are going to touch on the same topic with different perspectives, and something that I might talk about or do is not the same thing as someone else, and I think that that is important to reach a wider audience. And that's basically it. Those are my 2020 goals. Of course, I have some other goals that are not really related to personal growth after cancer, like continue reading books. This year I'd like to read 10 books, which I don't think will be a problem. I'm a pretty avid reader. I would love to know what your guys 2020 and the next decade goals are, so definitely leave me a comment below and let me know what's something you're working on or working towards in the next year and years to come. And don't forget to like and subscribe and join our growing family, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's more consistent. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.